Yeah. Check the mic, 1, 2. Cook a mellow on the frequency. From the indies to the big stage. Every territory, every promotion. Locked in. WrestleCast radio. Yeah. Ryan Cook and Alex Mello, guardians of the ring, analyzing every lariat and every high fly wing. We're global with the coverage, checking every single feed, giving every wrestling fanatic exactly what they need. From the neon lights of Tokyo to arenas in the States, we're debating all the legends and the upcoming greats, dropping knowledge on the history, the work rate in the draw. When the bell rings loud, we're the ones who see it all. It's WrestleCast radio, coming through your speakers loud, feeding the energy of every single wrestling crowd. From the Tokyo Dome to Garden, we bring the heat, cooking mellow on the track, making the cipher complete. Yeah, we talk the game, we live the fight. WrestleCast radio, rocking through the night. Yeah. We're diving deep into the Dragongate, the speed and the soul. Then we're shifting over to Noah, where the heavy hitters roll. New Japan Pro Wrestling, where the Lions find it pride. All Japan's triple crown, yeah, we're taking you inside. But let's get to the talk, it's burning up the wire. Mia Hara and AJPW, he's preaching to the choir. Kento is a king, but the castle's getting small. It's time to leave all Japan, time to give the world a call. Imagine the dream matches, the stages he could grace, instead of staying stuck in the same familiar place. It's WrestleCast radio, coming through your speakers loud, feeding the energy of every single wrestling crowd. From the Tokyo Dome to Garden, we bring the heat, cooking mellow on the track, making the cipher complete. Yeah, we talk the game, we live the fight. WrestleCast radio, rocking through the night. Yeah. Don't forget the stardom queens, the glory and the grit, every Joshi masterpiece. We're breaking down the hit, then we pivot to the west, where the landscape's changing fast. AEW's revolution built to thrive and built to last. WWE, the spectacle, the stories and the fame. We cover every angle of the sports entertainment game. No buyers in the booth, just a passion for the craft. From the main event spotlight to the bottom of the draft. If you love the squared circle, then you're in the right spot, with the hosts who keep it moving while the iron is hot. From the strong style strikes to the entertainment flair, if there's a ring in the canvas, you know that we're there. Cook's got the stats, Mello's got the vision, making every single take with surgical precision. No robbers, WrestleCast radio, coming through your speakers loud, feeding the energy of every single wrestling crowd. From the Tokyo Dome to Garden, we bring the heat, cooking Mello on the track, making the cipher complete. Yeah, we talk the game, we live the fight. WrestleCast radio, rocking through the night. Dragongate, Noah in the New Japan way. Stardom and the dub, yeah, we do it every day. Kento, it's time to fly, leave that crown behind. WrestleCast radio, one of a kind, cooking mellow, we're out. Cooking mellow, we're out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome as we come to you with episode 255 on the WrestleCast. It's been a couple weeks, so we're going to kind of hit you with some quick hitters, but we wanted to get some shit out tonight. I tried before the show too, Alex, and it didn't work, but we'll get this shit out at least.
That's true. We were going to have a show a few weeks ago, I believe.
Last Saturday.
But, yeah. And then we got distracted by Ryan saying, I've never watched Rick and Morty. I was like, wait, what? So we watched one episode, which turned into 4 hours, and then my AirPods were dying, and I had other stuff to do because it was like 7 at night. But it was a great day. And then last weekend, I was actually in the cities for my uncle's retirement party. My mom was in town from Chicago, big family gathering. My dumbass was like, I haven't ran in a few weeks, let me go run. And then just twisted my ankle foot, and it is black and blue as I stumbled, getting out of the way of a couple and their dogs. So next time, I'm going to say, fuck y'all, and push them out of the way. So as my foot is up, my ankle is sore, I have ice, and I am forced to work. But I had Monday off, so that's always a plus.
Hey.
But here we are, WrestleCast. Lots happened. G1 Climax participants where we'll be attending just July 11th, just a couple of weeks here in Chicago, Illinois. I should say north of Chicago, Illinois. We'll go over the rosters here, some big Dragongate news. AEW, we're not going to go over Double or Nothing because I'm sure you've heard the best pay-per-view of all time. We'll just do a quick hit and see Ryan's thoughts on that. Of course, the big news though, Clash in Italy. Ryan.
Oh God!
No, I'm just kidding.
I wish I had the old soundboard where I could have played the no.
No, that would have been the Laramie Tunsil. You'd be like,
a little bonk.
Shout out to the OG Sportscast radio heads right there.
The only thing I'm going to say about Italy is, once again, like, this company just 50-50 books. Like, why did you have Obafemi lose? The match was awesome.
You got to set up the trilogy.
Yeah.
So now, take 9 F5s?
Yeah, like, I mean, it was really cool for like the 5 minutes, you know, like it was a cool proc match, but it's like, this is why I can't get excited for things when I watch it. I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, but I will say, what's crazy is, like, then he came out 2 days later or the next day and just dominated this King of the Ring tournament. So it's like he no sells it, but he's like just like built on revenge and anger, and he just wants. So he's like, I'm gonna win the King of the Ring, I'm gonna win the title, and then I'm gonna beat your ass, Brock Lesnar. So I love how that's still a thing. I still kind of hope we would get Gunther and Lesnar instead at SummerSlam. But if you can get a good payoff, I will say the one time Bully Ray made sense. He was like, get this guy a rocket, strap it to him, have him beat Lesnar, and then have him beat Reigns at SummerSlam back-to-back nights. That's how you build this guy. What do you think about that?
I wouldn't hate
thoughts on that?
I think what it'll end up being is we'll get Jay to win the King of the Ring. And then he can wrestle Cody. Like, who gives a shit? And then I don't know. I think we're. Is
that gonna sell? Is that really gonna sell?
The pay-per-view isn't gonna sell just because they're gonna sell it without a card, just because it's.
Do you know anyone there? 2 nights in Minneapolis?
I don't know anybody going.
You're going to GCW though.
Yeah, I'm going to the first. I probably won't go to the second show, but I'm going to go to the first show because the second show is the. It's
because
it's
you're disdain for Eric Cannon.
No, it's just the whole. I don't have any interest in the versus thing. Like, you want to put a couple guys on there, whatever. But like, if I wanted to go to a first show, I would go to First Wrestling. Like,
who's the first? Like, Joey Avalon? Is that a guy?
Yeah, he's. I think.
Or is he MAW?
I think he's MAW.
Devin, wasn't he their champion?
Yeah,
the Devin guy?
Devin Monroe and the Thunder Frog, I think.
Temptress with hair?
Yeah.
Did you just say? So, like, in theory, they shouldn't beat anyone.
Yeah, like, I'll go, like, if you want to put a couple of the guys to, like, showcase them on the GCW show, great. But I'm going to see GCW because they haven't been here, and I want to see what it's like live. You know, I want to see.
They do just versus Minnesota, and then you could do like the 2 or 3 companies
because
in one.
Cannon's boys with a lot of those dudes, I think, so that's why they're using the venue too.
So are they going to do Cannon versus Gage? Is that the main event to get the homeboy a home pop?
I mean, you may not. Knowing that it'll probably be Cannon and Effie.
Oh, is there a history there?
I think he works like the first shows.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, so that's probably why they do that. I just hope fucking One Called Manders works the show so I can watch him lariat somebody with a door like he did to Vengador.
I believe he is listed to appear.
Oh hell!
I know Nick Gage is. I'm so jealous you get to see Nick Gage live.
Yeah, like, and that's why I'm going to go to the first, because in the second day, and they're like 1 p.m. shows, which is kind of nice too.
Yeah, which is really nice. And then you can go to that cool bar. I don't know if WWE is doing the restrictions on bar watching of events if it's in a close proximity. But that one sports bar where it's supposed to be immersive, that might be fun to go.
Oh yeah, it's Tom's Urban, like in Vegas. They built out here. Yeah. It's pretty nice. That's where we got kicked, or Brian got kicked out of at the Bischoff thing.
Oh, that was the Bischoff one. Okay.
But my big thing is I'm going to go to WrestleCon and I'm going to make my mother go in a wheelchair and I'm going to push her.
Hell yeah!
And I'm pushing her to Liger.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like, I want you to tell him what you did to me in September of 1995.
What if she says it in perfect Japanese and she just throws you off?
Oh my God. I'd be like, I would look at her and go, Ayana Nandeo.
What if then Liger takes his mask off and He's your father.
Holy shit! Oh my god! I would look at her and give her the rhino.
Mother's Day, you fucking bitch!
Like, you kept
That
this
would
from
be
me?
the best joke. Yeah, I was about to say that'd be like the best joke on it.
I'd be like, now I understand why everybody thought I was high half my life.
Yeah, you did not touch that stuff.
Mm-mm. Now it's beautiful because no one knows the difference.
Been telling you that for 15 years. Like, no, it's stupid, man. It was like me in high school. So you guys are stupid. As I would just drink bottles of Bacardio and minimal orange juice.
Minimal orange juice. Hell yeah, that sounds interesting.
Shout out to the PF.
I'm
Shout out to Vegas, the Mellow Booyahs, getting like multiple prices.
Well, nobody knew what the fuck was going on when you'd ask people for it. And they're like, wait, what? I gotta get a
Shout out Kanye when he was, cool. But yes, so yeah, you get to see GCW. You're going to WrestleCon. Lots of cool. Will Ospreay's going to be there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Maybe he'll be an updated sounder. I'm sure his new wife. Congratulations to the couple, Alex Windsor, who's no longer in this Owen Hart Women's Tournament because we have a returning boss.
Yes.
Mercedes Monet. We get no Shiri though, or Suri, sorry, which sucks. But I believe we do get a Shiri in an ROH match tonight. Have you heard about that?
I have not. I will say I was kind of I was fine with the Monet thing because I think I'm excited she's back because she works hard in the company. But Sari had Takumi Aroha fly with her as her replacement, and I great for Maya World. I'm glad she got that's a good story. I'm totally fine with that. But man, Takumi Aroha, she would have hit Sky Blue with her. I can't remember what the hell it's called, but she does like a running razor's edge power bomb where she runs with you in the air over your head, really? And then she throws you forward as running and then catches you around the waist and then does a power bomb. And the one she gave to Mayu Iwatani, who was about the same size as Sky Blue, I almost threw up watching her legs fly over her head when they hit that bat. So I was
some Sky Blue, Chicago. What up? She would have been game to take that move, but with her history of injuries, it probably would not have ended the way she wanted. Again, we love us some Sky Blue, but good thing that didn't happen. Good for Maya World. Fortunate passing of her brother in a tragic accident just days prior or a week prior, I believe, and. She got the call. She took the opportunity, and is doing the Owen Cup tournament in his honor. So very cool, very like you said, very good story. But we were scared Alex Windsor was going to win this thing because you get the title shot in England, you get the couple who are now happily married, doing the England shows. But do you think with Monet's being available, do you think that switched up what was happening in the women's Owen Cup tournament?
I think she was probably always ready to come back. It was just a matter of where you're going to insert her to get her, especially to get her on that card. And I think this is just a natural way to do it. Even if she doesn't win the tournament, you could definitely get her in there in some way. I still think you should have her be the one to beat Athena because you did the same thing with Jericho being the champ when you were trying to elevate that promotion. She'd get eyes on it like he did.
Shiri.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too. Like there's no issue with that shit whatsoever. But I think it was a happy accident where I think there's a lot of misfortunate things have happened.
What does it mean for Windsor?
She'll be fine. I think she's going to be in the tag title scene. I think her and Hayter need to get a run. I think they're a great team, and I think putting them against Cross and what is it, Lena Cross and
Divine Intervention, or
Divine Dominion. Dominion is what we're going to talk about in a minute.
Oh yeah, New Japan.
But I think it's good. And look, I'm not going to say no to a Monet Tekla match.
No, gosh, no.
And
I don't know.
You get an opportunity.
But that's her way to find. If that's the opportunity that Monet can win the women's championship after holding the TBS and 29 other belts. So I mean, she could have beat Toni Storm in Texas, which we were at. Didn't she get another title shot that she didn't win as well? Didn't she only have like 2?
She might have had. I don't think she did, but I wouldn't be surprised if I just don't remember it.
Okay.
No, but you got to look at the one positive too is now you get to have her as a baby face, and she gets a whole nother group of people to work.
But she's like working heelish though. Her promos and kind of talking shit, but
you put her in
best, I would say. Yeah,
you put her in there with Tekla. Tekla's the heel.
Oh man, just over under their first promo going into All In.
Oh yeah.
Over under 20 bitches in their promo. 20.
God, Tekla's a
early
gem.
estimate.
I would hope for the under, but I wouldn't bet on it.
Let's get it on that Kasha or Kashia or whatever weird website that is.
I am excited for. I don't know if it was announced before tonight or if it was announced on the show tonight. So I may be giving out a spoiler if anyone doesn't want to know. But did you see who Tekla's working at Forbidden Door?
Yes, I did. And I was bitching about it when I found out about it earlier this week because I was like, that's something I kind of need to see a promo or, I believe they did do a package, but I wanted to see something from Starlight Kid. And she did cut a promo over in Stardom. She said, how dare you disrespect the Stardom logo and where you came from, yada, yada, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm like, all right, there we go.
Yeah.
That's what I needed. That's what I wanted. Be cool face to face. But she was like, I'm going to tap that ass, Tekla. And yeah, San Jose, they are getting a plethora of just AEW in a nutshell. Just so you're like, holy shit, where is this going to end? Unless you do a stadium stampede, never again, or at least not for a while.
That I'm happy too that MJF is gonna not have to do a full big match by himself too, because I think if it gives his knee time to heal.
Knee, yeah.
Because that made me nervous. That was one of those things when I saw him land on his kneecap, and
was that the Roosh match?
Mm-hmm, when Roosh did the drop kick in the corner, MJF pulled his knees in to kind of like create space. And Roosh somehow went sideways. I don't know if he kicked him somehow with one of the legs too hard, but he turned and he landed right on his bent knee, and it just pushed right down. And you could tell, he was like, oh, because then when they went outside, he did that tombstone on the barricade or something, and then he sold the shit out of his knee. And I'm like, okay, he's incorporating this real injury into the match. So they called an audible.
Yes. To be fair, though, TK, you got to know better than fucking book Roosh in a title match against MJF. You knew shit like this was going to happen.
I'll tell you what, though, that team with him, Andrade, Jake Doyle, Kazuchika Okada, Kevin Knight, and Kyle Fletcher, holy shit, that's a team.
Yeah, but why do we need another, Global Wars tag match?
It gets more guys in the card. I bet you Briscoe's going to have, New Japan.
Dude, we're going to get Ishii and Okada touching? This is going to be sad.
Ishii's going to give him a brainbuster off the cage.
Oh, my God. Wait, it's a cage?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is a cage, man. So is it like a not a War Games rules, but is it like a War Games cage, do you think? Or World War III?
I'm guessing they'll have it announced on, it's probably on the show tonight. I'm going to watch it after, but... I pulled the cage match and I was like, whoa, that's a fucking team, man.
Is Kyle Fletcher on there?
Yep, Fletcher, Kevin Knight, Okada, Doyle, Andrade, and MJF are the team.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a murderer's row of talent.
And they're doing something awesome. I love how now they're working Doyle up after his injury. And since he's been back and tagging, being part of the Callis family, looking really good, kind of with him and Mark Davis as a team. And Davis, thankfully took the ball and made a name of himself. He's a champion, right? Like,
Yeah, he's the national title. He beat
national title. Yeah,
he
that's
beat
right.
Jungle Boy, who I think it might be
The
out the
national
door.
title. Ugh,
Apparently, his contract is
glass.
up any day, and he hasn't resigned.
Real glass, but he was. Is that why they put him with the elite? Spoiler alert. The elite come down, and then I was like, oh shit, Hangman Page is back, but he looks really tiny. And then I saw another picture, and I was like, wait, why is Jack Perry considered the elite? So Ryan, why is Jack Perry? Is that they're kind of like dangling for him to come back?
I hope not. I would love to see him go to NXT personally, somewhere I don't watch. Put him there with Evil and shit I don't watch. I love it.
Is he bringing what's her name then too? His lady?
Sure, she can go. She can have fun. Great, good for
Anna
her.
J.
Get a payday, Anna J. It's okay. Take the fucking bus with you too. And take
a bus. I thought that was Micah Monroe, or what's her name? No, it's the actress.
No, that fucking
From
bus
It Follows
that he always is driving around with the Luchasaurus.
The goat man. I still can't believe when I went to that New Japan Strong show in Chicago a couple of years ago, like right after they aired the footage, and he was all evil. I was like, man, he's gonna get booed out of this fucking stadium, and it was like massive pops for him, and I was like, where am I?
Yeah.
Fucking Rich Craich was probably in the crowd saying, yeah, we love you. I was so baffled.
Yeah, sometimes wrestling fans, like, I'll never forget when I went to it was the first SmackDown on Fox or whatever the fuck it went to. And
you went to the Lesnar one?
Yeah, when they did the draft and
oh yeah, when you left, right? That was Tampa? Or
no,
Vegas?
It was Vegas, yeah. And it was the B team, which was Curtis Axel and
you went to a Curtis Axel SmackDown match?
Who was Bo Dallas was the other guy. And they wrestled Heavy Machinery, Otis and Tucker.
Tucker?
And they both got a pop, and I was looking around going, what the fuck is happening? Why are they getting cheered?
Yeah.
And then they did that.
Otis is tight. Minnesota, what up?
Yeah. Yeah, he got over. He's doing a lot on TV now.
Well, him and Tozawa got a tag shot at least. So.
Yeah, Forbidden Door should be golden. I know you said
Are you jealous that we don't get to see a Zack Sabre Jr. Kenny Omega match in person? Because that's gonna fuck.
Yeah, I would say yes if we didn't have already seen him in that match we got with him and Swerve at Roy Wilkins.
Swerve, yeah.
And I'll always say this: I saw him and Tanahashi at the Dome, so and we saw him and Okada.
I mean, I was like, how the fuck are you not remembering him and Okada? With an inflated 33,000 people, which was really 24. Dun, dun.
Yeah, so that's fine with me. But Dominion
and then Swerve Ospreay, Jesus.
Yeah, that'll be
AEW's just cooking.
Speaking of, to keep you on the pace because we're gonna be here till 11, knowing us. Dominion. You said you didn't check any of it out. You didn't have time, right?
I did not. No time, and honestly, I was just kind of like, yeah.
So, I
was spoiled.
Oh, okay, that's fair then. See, then that would have bugged me too. So I'm gonna give you a quick hit on this, and people can take these star ratings all they want if they want to watch something, but we don't need to spend a ton of time on it then. Takeshita Sonata, 2.5 stars. Sonata stinks. His entrance took longer than The Undertaker to get to the ring. I wanted to choke myself. Jake...
So why did they put 12 Sonatas?
I don't know, because
is he Triple H or The Undertaker? I'm confused.
I don't
know.
Who
okayed this?
I was. Oh my God, we're watching this, and I'm like, why can't he just come to the ring? Like, he had different music going, different whatever. It was not a Takeshita tried as hard as he could. we had a no count out match between Jake Lee and El Phantasmo. I will say it was I went 2 3/4. The match wasn't very good, but Jake Lee maybe finally has a personality doing this gimmick where he doesn't have to be the world champion. I think
I like how his face was fully painted this time. He looked really cool.
The jester thing was like Jordan popped when we're watching it when he was doing the leg kicks and he's being all weird. I'm like, being the number 4 guy in a unit might be a good spot for this guy because it was campy, but it wasn't, you weren't having to watch like a 35-minute match where Miyahara's putting him over and it's just like, what are we doing here? Or, he's not looking like Mr. Peanut beating Kaito Kiyomiya. Like,
what's crazy? It's like, that was 8 years ago and we still talk about Miyahara cheekily.
Because it was like
9 years ago. Like, what the shit?
Kento gave you the best opportunity to get the guy over and he did not run with that ball. It was like the momentum, when Kofi beat Danielson or when Jey Uso
then
beat Gunther
right after.
it was just like Yuya Uemura, Taichi, Zack Sabre, Ryohei Oiwa went 3 1/4. I thought it was pretty good. I'm a big Ryohei Oiwa though guy that we'll get into when we obviously talk G1. Despy and Mystical.
How many times can you say his name in a row without fumbling?
Oh boy, my lips are already puckering thinking about it.
Whoa.
Ryohei Oiwa, row 2. I got 2. Despy Mystical, 3.5. That was fun. They worked the sprint, which was cool. I sent you a picture of Mr. Red Narita with his half Jushin Thunder Liger attire that he was wearing.
I saw that.
He showed signs of being cool again in this match, but then here comes House of Torture. Now, Aaron Wolf beat the shit out of the House of Torture. And then Takeshita came out with, the dork squad of Yano and Wato.
But Takeshita came out, huh?
Mm-hmm. I think they're trying
for him to get a rub. Like they're both trying to get each other rubs in the same country with the fans. Hey, brother.
So it wasn't like he had like the gang of dorks coming with him with Yo and them. So that was cool. But I mean, Aaron Wolf won with an angle slam. He hit a modified angle slam where he changed it he changed the direction mid move. Like I kind of hope he gets the G1 rub. Even if he goes in and doesn't win any matches, I think it'll be good for his progression to get away from the House of Torture and have a G1 where he's getting to work talented people and not having to work Foley and shit like that.
Is that the most, besides who wins it, is that the 1B most intriguing story going into the G1 is how Aaron Wolf is going to do?
Mm-hmm. I will be,
all eyes have to be on him.
Mm-hmm, yeah, he will be one of the guys that I'll always be excited to see because for the sake of this company, I want to see this guy grow. You look at Wrestle Kingdom and he comes out to a massive pop, wins the title, and then 2 months later he comes out after losing to Narita and Fale at the New Japan Cup, and it's like crickets because they ruined it. So this is their mulligan. Like, you gotta fix this. You know what I mean?
How did he look? Because he's had minus the tag matches, he's had 4 single matches, 5. Like, has the progression been seen? I've only seen probably about 3 Aaron Wolf matches since Wrestle Kingdom.
I mean, he's it's still a guy that's 6 months into it, but you could tell he doesn't look like he's confused or nervous and shit anymore. Like, he doesn't look timid. Good. Like, looks like he's comfortable being in the ring. Now he's just got to learn how to be a pro wrestler. Like, when he throws them judo throws, man.
Oscar. Okay.
Like, them judo throws that he throws look rough when he's in there doing them. But yeah, so time will tell. But you mentioned Oscar. Yudo Ice and Oscar, Grado Khan Hanari. That was my match of the night. I went 4.5. Knockout Brothers continue to, in my opinion, to be right there with FTR as the best team in the world right now. They're so talented. And
1,000%.
The heat when Hanari and Yuto Ice got in the ring. Holy shit. I need a singles match with these two guys.
Well, we'll check out the blocks in a second, but no, this is the match. This is probably the one, maybe the main event. To see how that rolls out, I'll kind of hear what you say, but yeah, this was the only match that I was really paying attention to. Going into Dominion, for me, it was just kind of a card, and then when I just saw multiple title changes, I'm like, huh?
Yeah, 5 I think there was total. I think the only person that didn't win a title was Sonata, thank God.
Yeah, thank God. Was like the air pulled out of the room when they lost?
No, it was kind of because I mean they pinned Utah.
Like 8th defense? Oh, really? Oh, even I just did it.
Yeah, they hit him with some big tower spot, and I was like, holy shit, man! It was, but Okan. It was one of those matches where when Okan is on, everything's gonna be fine. It's when sometimes he gets too wrapped up in things, and I don't know, he can be hit or miss for me. Hanare is great. I think Hanare is fantastic always, so I was fine with that. But yeah, man, him and Utah Ice is worth the watch alone right there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I love me some Aaron Hanare, so I mean, I'm happy for him to kind of get the rub there. So even if my knockout bros got knocked out.
Then it was Andrade, Drilla, and Shota Umino, which I thought they did a 3-way to have Drilla in the match so Umino could pin Drilla to protect Andrade, but Umino pinned Andrade. I went 4 1/4. It was pretty good. Pretty good. There was times where I thought Drilla was going to win.
So he's a world champion?
Yeah. Umino finally has a singles title.
How was the crowd?
They were fine with it.
The reaction. Okay.
Yeah. And that's why I continue, and we'll get into it with the G1, why I'm like, you got to do something with Oiwa now, because these other young guys you're finally doing something with, you need to do something with them. Or if you don't, then we know he's going to be Yoshihashi. I will say I had to watch this twice, and I'll give you the reason why for the second watch. Yo and Doki, I originally had a non-applicable rating because I said winner was Yo via direct drive, but I fast forwarded the whole thing because I just didn't want to watch House of Torture. I rewatched it. I went 3 3/4. It was actually kind of good. There was the typical shenanigans, but it wasn't a lot. And Yo and Doki kind of had some good chemistry. I was pleasantly shocked. It was actually a decent little match. Do I care about Watto coming out and holding the belt in Yo's face? Not at all. He looked like he had his t-shirt tucked into his jeans, and so he looked like an idiot.
Sounds like a real Jordan.
And we know Yo is, a total twat when it comes to his charisma.
Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry. I hate Yo is one of those guys I wish I could send to the Misfit Island of Toys with Triple H and Danhausen.
But he's the 100th New Japan Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, congratulations to Yo.
What if he creates like a really cool, like clear bubble gimmick bodysuit that says 100, so people will know he's the Centennial?
I got a clear Ziploc bag looking raincoat in my cheerleading aisle that he can wear, and it'll fit him perfectly.
Can't believe these guys are like 37, 38, and they're just finally winning titles. But they won titles on, well, no.
Oh, yeah. and Sho came in the ring and faced off with him, and I was like, good God, do I not need Roppongi 3K Explodes? So,
did he really?
Yeah, so, and Kosei Fujita got involved too. So I don't know what they're going to do. 4-way, who knows? And then same thing I've been saying to everybody. I was like, man, they're going to fucking take the title off of Newman because Gato books like that. We went over the title history last time.
Yeah.
I went 4 1/4 on it, and partially because Yota Tsuji's got this new finish where he does a spear, but instead of the spear, he turns with it and like suplexes you like a sideways suplex. And it was kind of cool, but at the same time, like it didn't really seem that impactful. And he just 1, 2, 3 out of nowhere just beat him clean. He beat him like a jobber. So I
read was there could be a possible shoulder injury. Do you know if that's been clarified or?
So
Callum Newman, so I don't know if it was like called on the fly. I doubt that, but the way the night was going, but
Newman said that despite shoulder injury, I'm winning the G1.
and that's what I was wondering if that would impact his G1. So
maybe it's just
there
maybe.
you go.
Well, I mean, think of who the president is now, and what did Tanahashi do every G1? Had a different body part taped up to get worked on for 9 matches. So maybe Tanahashi's like, "Hey, Callum, I got an idea for you. We're gonna have you tape up your shoulder, and then they're gonna work your shoulder for 9 straight matches."
So we're gonna get that match again at the Dome.
Unless he wins, unless it's ahead of time. I mean, remember the last couple of years, the title matches happened before. So you could still have Newman win, and then you could still go to Ospreay at the Dome.
Oh man, I just want Drilla Maloney and Callum Newman for some reason. You also forgot to mention a big return from injury, who I didn't expect to see him this quick, from the former white guy IWGP Championship that was just won by Shota Umino. Gabe Kidd comes out and he's like, "Fuck you! You're not Death Rider. I'm Death Rider."
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
I'm back.
That was kind of cool. He picked up Umino and gave him a pile driver, and everyone that was watching on Discord was like, "Yeah!" Everyone popped for that shit. But you know, it's smart. I like it. If you want to bring Gabe Kidd back and make sure he's not going to get cheered, you did the right thing, because he shit all over that company and they booed the hell out of him. Kind of like Tekla spitting on Stardom. Like, if you want to bring her back, especially with the owner having her attack her in her last Stardom match, like, they did good jobs with these guys in Tekla to bring back. So it wasn't Dominion of previous years, but the final 4 matches were worth a watch. I think. I think the tag match with Young Bucks against Umino, I think is worth a watch. I think Desu Mystico was fun. I mean, and I think the whole show was like 3. It wasn't. I don't even think it was 4 hours.
I was about to say, you're pretty much just saying, yeah, the whole show. Watch it, dumbass.
And part of the reason I think it was so well compacted and not over long was because it was on like national television in Japan, like Wrestle Kingdom was.
Really?
So they had to like tie it together.
Is that why the Gaijin lost the title?
Maybe. Once again, Gato did the same thing with Naito. He does the same thing with a lot of these guys, where you belt him up, you give him a defense, you see how it gets over, and then you have him drop it back to the guy. And I guess, if you think Tsuji's a dude, at least you're pushing somebody new, so I can't be mad about that.
Agreed.
And he had a whole new entrance, a whole new theme song.
Second time as the IWGP Heavyweight Champion?
Mm-hmm. Look, he brought back the lineage. He brought back the title. So, like, I can't be mad at him. And I like Yota Tsuji. I mean, him and Gabe Kidd was my favorite feud last year. And I think even the year before, because it kind of carried over, I think. But, 2 straight new beginnings. But
wow.
I was dreading it because I didn't want him to take the title off of Newman. I love that they're pushing a 23-year-old kid. Like, but Newman showed he can hang, and I think it was a good confidence booster for Newman. So that's the positive I'm taking out of it is I think they know Callum Newman in that spot can succeed, and he's confident enough to have a good match. So I think it was, albeit a short experiment, I think it was a success. So and it established him as the guy in United Empire too. So they got him out of the Will Ospreay shadow with that faction where, I mean, we had said for months, like, why haven't they just killed this thing? Like, there's nobody in the faction. Like, Akira was gone, TJP was gone, Ospreay was gone. Like, there's
I don't know. But this faction's pretty tight again. So I mean, when they came out in those suits, I'm like, I'm all in.
Yeah,
they're the best faction in all the land.
And that was the slight
and then
moment.
They killed it on Dynamite when they had the Chaos in Canton match.
That was a small moment where I was like, well, maybe Callum might win. Even though I was like, probably not. But and as always, a great thing, we got the blocks for the G1. which is always something that, you know, we spend a lot of our time with is in the G1.
Yes, especially since we'll be going to night one in north suburbs of Chicago, Illinois. Was it Hoffman Estates, I believe? Yeah, Hoffman Estates. July 11th on a Saturday. We will be there. Come check us out. We will be, fourth row on the floor behind the announcers?
Yep. I think we're two rows behind the announcers. Because I think the announcers take up rows 1 and 2, and then there's so there should only be one row of people, I think, in front of us.
Oh my gosh, that's even cooler.
Yeah.
You know what else is cool? The A block. A block.
Konosuke
Takashita.
I'm glad we
Yota
both
Tsuji,
did that, by the way.
Sonata, Shingo Takagi, Jake Lee, Bolton Oleg, Hiroki Goto, Great Okan, and there will be 2 play-in matches, which is pretty rad. Do you have those matches, by the way, Rick?
Yes. Taichi against Yuto Ice. And the other one is El Phantasmo versus Ryohei Oiwa.
Okay.
I believe they're on the 7th of... Let me pull this up. I'll get the exact dates, too.
Oscar and Yujiro Takahashi will be on the 6th of July. Hashi and Ryohei Oiwa.
No,
Gosh, I'm horrible.
Yeah, Aaron Wolf.
June 23rd. Oh, Aaron Wolf is in one, huh?
Yeah, that was what I was talking to you earlier when I called you. And I'm like, wait, why is Ryohei Oiwa in both blocks? And I realized New Japan's website fucked up. It's Yoshihashi and Aaron Wolf, which means we could see Aaron Wolf against guys like Caleb Newman, Zack Sabre Jr., Shota Umino, Yuya Uemura, fucking Ren Narita again, Drilla Maloney, Gabe Kidd, and Hanare. That's a hell of a block.
I mean, I think both blocks are. I mean, just Oleg getting more experience against like a Goto and a Takagi again, which I thought they had a really good match. Sonata, in a way, I think that could be a fun match if Oleg is game to play. But I mean, and then, you know, him and Tsuji have had battles, him and Takeshita. So I mean, I think they keep building him up. You got to get him, you know, at least I would say 3 wins, 4 wins.
He could beat a Drilla. You could have him beat Ren Narita again. I'm sorry. I don't really mean it, but I mean it. I really mean it. Ow. I mean, he could beat Hanare. I think I don't think people would, you know, be crazy if he did that.
Yeah.
Look, the worst thing that could happen is if Huge beats Oscar. Because the only positive about that is every night when he comes to the ring, we'll hear,
"It feels so good."
So that's like the only cool thing about Huge. But I mean, listen, I know I've been super optimistic about New Japan since Wrestle Kingdom. I know I said it wasn't the greatest Dominion, but it was better than the last few years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If you get rid of, and once again, I wish he would just not be in the faction, but if you get rid of Narita and the House of Torture shit and Sonata, there's nobody I don't like watching in these blocks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's an opportunity that we only have to see a House of Torture match once a night. I mean, twice, I guess, in our case. But if they put Narita and Sonata in the first 2 matches and get that shit out of here, fantastic. I'll go. That'll be my piss break. But there is.
We get to see so many matches.
If you're booking night 1, how do you book your blocks?
Oof. Like what do you mean?
So like, all right, so obviously we're saying
like your matchups or like
so say we have they do everything right and it's Ryohei Oiwa and Yuto Ice get the last 2 spots in the 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, and because they're in there with Okan, right? So
yes.
You get them in there. And then in the B block, we added Hanare. But you add Yuto Ice, and you add Aaron Wolf. So now you have those 12 guys. Or excuse me, not Yuto Ice. Oscar. Yeah, Oscar. That's what I meant.
I think one of them has to lose. I think Oscar, unfortunately, is going to lose.
So that means we're going to get Yujiro Takahashi in the G1 in 2026.
Fuck yeah, man. We got to get the Tokyo Pimp.
Peter's
going to come back.
If he's in it, I hope I'm high as hell when we get, oh, yeah, when he comes out. Oh,
what if he gets us high in the parking lot?
He's gonna look at you and do the V and lick through his fingers at you. But I mean, what if we get like Drilla Maloney and Hanare, and we get Gabe Kidd and Shota Umino after what we just saw, and then they give us Callum Newman and Zack Sabre. Like, don't
toy. You know what? They'll give us like Newman and Yoshihashi.
Oh, he's not in it.
They'll give us like
he's gonna lose to Aaron Wolf, right?
Not yet. Well, I don't know.
Fuck.
Now you got me thinking.
No!
Wow,
what if Yoshihashi?
Newman and Aaron? No! Shut up.
Sorry.
I think Japan would riot. They'd be like, they would go for Gato's hat.
Yeah.
And his beard.
If Yoshihashi beats Aaron Wolf, I officially will never have confidence that they are going to push him ever again. Because this man jobbed to Yoshihashi and Don Foley in tournaments.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
What if we get Takeshita and Shingo?
Oh, God. What if we get Jake Lee and no one? No, I'm just kidding. Well, we get to see that in person. That's going to be fun.
Give us Jake Lee and Sonata. Get that out of the way.
That could be fun. But I was about to say, give me Goto and Jake Lee. That would be kind of a...
Oh, man, Goto would hate his shenanigans.
Fuck yeah, that's why it would be fun to see him beat his ass.
I want to see Hiroki Goto and Ryohei Oiwa. Just beat the shit out of each other. Like... Give me Yuto, Ice, and Bars, Bolt and Oleg. Like we have an opportunity that we might get some really fucking intriguing matches at the show. Like I am here for this G1. I was there. I watched every single bit of it last year with Kyle, and at like 4 a.m. every night, and I am ready to do it again.
Yeah, this is it's cool because you look at the talent on here, and it's kind of like clearly a new guard, but thank you. Clearly a new guard of talent, but like it's fresh in a way, even though this has been the roster for the last like 3 years, if that makes sense. But you know, you don't see like an Okada, a Naito, an Ospreay, an Omega. Like you don't see like Goto would be like the last guy, right? Him and Zack Sabre Jr. We're both former champions, you know, current champions. So I would throw Shingo in there too, but even though he's not like a New Japan guy. But yeah, it definitely seems fun and fresh. And like you were saying, you know, minus an Oscar, no disrespect, or a Yumura, or a Red Narita. Anyone could win it, or you'd be like, okay, that makes sense. Or you could put like 6 people, randomize them, and be like, okay, I'm fine with that winner. Let's see what they can do.
Each block will have obviously the winner.
But Newman's winning. Newman's going to win.
Yeah, you think Newman wins the B block?
I think Newman wins the B, and
I don't think
I want to say Yuto Ice is going to take the A block.
I think Yuto Ice is going to make it to the play-in.
Wow, interesting. I like that. Okay.
I think, man, this is crazy, but I think it's going to be Takeshita, Takagi, and Yuto Ice in the A block as the 3.
Okay.
And I think in the B block, it's going to be Callum Newman. I think it's going to be Yuya Uemura. Oh, God. And then it's just a matter of, I mean, do you really want to, do you say fuck it and have Aaron Wolf get enough wins?
That was my next question. If they really want to throw a rocket ship on this guy and think he's a cash cow, meaning, bringing asses to seats and, move merch, cooler merch maybe. But yeah, if they want to get this guy in the dome and see what he can do, yeah, why not just have him just judo throw his way all across the G1? If not, I would say have him, maybe hit the play-in, or just miss it by that much. But I think you got to make Aaron Wolf look strong.
Yeah.
He's got to be the Roman Reigns of New Japan 2026 and going forward.
Because you could have Uemura beat him in the play-in round and then set up Uemura and Newman, and it does nothing to hurt Aaron Wolf, I think. And you could do the same thing. You could have Shingo beat Yuto Ice, and then Takeshita to work Shingo. And then you have, Newman and Takeshita or whatever you want to do. I mean, or somebody else maybe. I don't see Yota Tsuji making it because they usually don't have the champion get that far. But I really don't have like a feel who's going to win this thing. My money's going to be on Callum Newman. But like, what if they decide they want to push Gabe Kidd again? I mean, it's possible.
I mean, it might be a year too late. It would be really cool though if you do go the other route. I know you said champions usually don't win. If Tsuji somehow wins and declares his opponent, and he's going to say, "I'm going to think on it," and with the current quote unquote Twitter feud with one Will Ospreay. How Tsuji's like, I don't want to defend my title at Forbidden Door. I don't want it to mean for nothing. You don't deserve me defending the IWGP Championship. And then Ospreay's like, you need to do this, bruv, because bruv, it's an honor and respect, bruv. I would fight you if I wasn't in my match, bruv. But then Ospreay can come out, in like November, and then essentially say, hey, I'll get you at the Dome. And so if they go a different route with Newman,
you're a genius,
of course. But I mean, that's a way you can get that.
I figured this out. You just I was the dude going up for the alley oop with his tongue going everywhere as you threw it. Newman,
clip it.
Newman wins the G1. And you have Ospreay out of spite because he's upset about it. He beats Yota Tsuji at King of Pro Wrestling for the title.
Whoa.
And then Ospreay goes into the Dome as the champion, and Newman goes, well, fuck it. And then they jump him out of the group. And then that's how we get to Newman Ospreay at Wrestle Kingdom. And then you're telling that story. And then if you want to have Newman win, Will Ospreay will do everything in his power to make him look like a god out there. Because Will can make anybody look great, especially when he wants to put the guy over, which is sometimes often too much. He is not a selfish wrestler is where I'm going.
You know what match? I don't know if they've ever wrestled. I kind of want to see now that you were just saying how. I mean, because we know he's selfless, when it comes to the sport, but I kind of want to see him and Ciampa, but like Ciampa early AEW, like the first 2 weeks of Tommaso Ciampa. Like I want to see that. I don't want to see Ciampa Jericho, whatever that was last week, but give me those two in a match randomly and 25 minutes, and I think that could make people be like, holy shit.
Think of how good Ciampa and Darby was.
Yeah.
I mean, that was...
Well, Darby almost got murdered like 9 times.
I mean, that match was incredible.
Wasn't that the infamous, was that the German to the chair or the stairs?
The stairs was Pac.
Okay.
But look, they went from making everyone knew Ciampa wasn't going to win until halfway through that match. You could see some people like, are they going to switch? This is like...
They've done it before.
That was a hell of a match, too. Yeah, there's some steam kicking with this, and I'm curious to see where this goes. I'm curious too to see. I mean, CMLL still hasn't got involved. I'm hoping we get Mystical in that steel cage match on the Briscoe team. I think that'd be fun. There's some good shit that could be coming up with this pay-per-view leading into this G1, and
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, you never know, and. I wouldn't be shocked if Ren Narita wins the B block. and every match is House of Torture.
Shut up.
I was trying to not go there as I kept stuttering to try to change my
President Tanahashi, can you please bar House of Torture?
Yes.
In the tournament? That would be wonderful. Gato, listen to the Prez.
Send Gato for that month out there with Triple H and Yo and Danhausen into that Misfit Island of mine, and keep him out for a month, and then they can come back after. keep the house.
Bolt Nolik.
Yeah, that dude's good. That dude's good. But
he's got to run it. Who's got to have a bigger showing? I mean, besides Aaron Wolf, he's again the focal point. But does Yuto Ice got to have a strong run where he's going to then kind of be respected as that singles wrestler?
I think the reason that they dropped the titles and put him in singles, and that potentially will put him in opposite block single matches, is I think they want to see what they got in these two guys, not in a different setting. And it's now you can find out if these guys can sink or swim, because they have, when you got guys like Shingo and Takeshita and Goto in that A block who are veterans, and in that B block, you got, guys like Zack Sabre Jr. and Hanare and Gabe
and wrestlers
Kidd.
that actually want to help wrestlers.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So
there will be, and I think Oscar has found, we were talking earlier, kind of people gaining confidence.
Mm-hmm.
He started gaining his at the right time the last couple of months in his matches. So hopefully he can carry that, like you said, in this new challenge of, doing the singles run in a tournament, no less. Of course he's got to win the play-in. Like I said, I don't know if both will win, but I'm hoping they will. But Oscar hopefully will showcase a little bit more to the fans there.
I will. One other thing I'll say real quick about the show before we can move on if we need to. I actually am kind of working myself into Chicago wanting to see Gabe Kidd and Aaron Wolf. I think that could be fun.
For a bigger way to say "fuck you, New Japan," I'm gonna take your golden boy and I'm gonna break his fucking neck.
Mm-hmm. And you could have,
and then Aaron Wolf gets the win.
Yep.
And Gabe Kidd does the Gabe Kidd shock look. Oh, and then the crowd at the Now Arena, where we saw the original All In 2018, and many shows after that, including 2021 All In, where I think the crowd, the 11,000, will fucking erupt.
And once again, just like you said, it's another guy who has no problem putting people over and trying to get the best match out of both guys. Gabe Kidd if he'd go, you want me to put him over? I got you, and I'm gonna make it great. And maybe it would be good for Aaron Wolf to get in there with a physical guy like that who's gonna push him and really heal it up in front of him too.
Yes.
Maybe it fires him up.
That's a great way to learn. That's a great way to, kind of see what he has against. Because, Kidd is just so great on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
With anything, whether it's his ring work or his mouthpiece. But
I would love to see what Aaron Wolf does when he gets slapped in the mouth for real. Because it's none of this.
And then called the most heinous insult in the British vocabulary and slang.
Oh yeah, he's just talking shit. I mean, wouldn't it be dope if Aaron Wolf was pissed and he's like, "Fuck this," and he just starts throwing Kid around, and it's like, there you go. That's what we needed to see.
Stop. If we don't get to see that, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm not going.
I know this isn't a perfect comparison. This is kind of apples to oranges because it's two different sports. But think of when Kurt Angle came in and he was having these fun matches, and we're like, okay, I think this guy can be something. And then he got in there with Chris Benoit, and Benoit smacked the shit out of him, and he was like, oh, this is what you want to do? And we suddenly had one of the greatest wrestlers I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Gabe Kidd could piss this kid off enough where he goes, I get it. And just starts fucking, because Gabe Kidd can't kick his ass.
Doing the Kurt Angle blueprint. He's already doing his maneuvers. Why not do the same ruthless aggression spot where, I would love that.
No offense to Gabe Kidd.
This, Ryan.
I'm sure Gabe Kidd would beat the fucking hell out of me. But Aaron Wolf would whoop that dude's ass legit. Oh, yeah. If he got a hold of him, good night.
He's a real shooter, is what you're saying?
He's a gold medalist in the Olympics in judoka. Hell yeah, he would kick Gabe Kidd's
so
ass.
is Ronda Rousey.
And she probably would kick Gabe Kidd's ass too. Like, sorry, like, just being honest.
Gina Carano.
Gabe Kidd might kick her ass, but
Whoa.
you know,
The Mandalorian.
but man, like I said, you kind of got me thinking more with some of the stuff you're saying. I was like, fuck it, man. Let's get Aaron Wolf out there. Let's see what happens when he gets the shit slapped out of him by Gabe. Like, Gabe Kidd would walk up and open hand him.
On him. Like, this whole year he will be under that microscope, but no tail. This is sink or swim time, and it's pretty wild, but for him, but yeah, you got to be up to the challenge. It's New Japan. It's the lion mark. Like,
No.
you gotta.
No, wait. You just said it is New Japan, so fucking Yoshihashi could beat him, and none of this could ever happen.
I might stop watching the company if that happens. I'll go to night one, and then like no more.
If Yoshihashi's on that show, we're gonna stand up.
It sucks Isaiah won't be there because they could both have their bow staffs in their hoods.
Look,
And they become best friends and start making out.
if Yoshihashi's on this show, we are gonna stand up and just boo the fuck out of him to the point he looks at us.
You're gonna get so lit.
Oh
just so
man,
you can yell at Yoshihashi.
this is good. Yoshihashi will make me interact at a wrestling show that I haven't done in a while. Like when I said to you at that,
you're gonna be Klecker.
Yeah, like I'm just like, oh my, I'd fucking shit. I'd treat him like I did Michael Elgin at Ring of Honor that one time when Elgin beat Bryan and Venom. I will shit on you. I will make Milano Collection AT turn around and look at me. I will boo.
Wait, Klecker wrestled for Ring of Honor with Venom?
No, it was in. They came in and did a double shot for this NIW tournament. I won't disclose how they won. So Bryan and Venom were supposed to win the titles, and something happened that I'll tell you off air because it doesn't need to be said on here. And ever since then, it gave me. So I hated Michael Elgin before he even got canceled. Like,
yeah, as does Russell Draft's Nate Newman.
the only nice thing I've ever said to him was I tweeted at him and Nakajima and said, "Holy fuck, your guys' match was incredible in the G1." And he responded with,
"Fucking hate you."
Yeah, he was like, "Thanks, brother. I really appreciate it." And I responded with, "You still suck, though." Might still be on the Twitter if you go.
I mean, that match would be pretty good.
It was really good, and this was like before Nakajima was a full asshole too. So like, he jobbed, I think, in the match.
So you wouldn't want to see him wrestle again?
No, I don't need to see fucking Michael Elgin walk across the street.
What would you rather see, him, Aries, or not Roddy Strong? Who's the counterpart to Roddy Strong in Ring of Honor? Davey Richards.
I'd rather see Aries and Richards hands down. Austin Aries
holding hands.
Aries had a banger on MLW with Trevor Lee the other day. 2 weeks ago.
Trevor Lee, was that the former rich guy from NXT?
Yeah, I don't remember even what they called him.
Former GCW great.
What was? Because he was a PWG guy for the last. What was his name in NXT?
But he's from North Carolina.
Yeah. One of those Cameron boys.
Oh yeah, Cameron Grimes. Yeah.
There you go. I was gonna say Cassius Clay, but then I was like, that's way wrong.
Whoa, that is a guy who dodged the military. Or was that? Yeah, dodged military.
I just realized on this Forbidden Door page I'm looking at, there's 3 people who have the same letter on their first and last name on the show. That's crazy. Kevin Knight, Mercedes Moné, Swerve Strickland. At least there's not a bunch of 2 first name guys. Oh man. But G1 looks really good. Dominion was fun. I had a good time with Dominion. I told you about this earlier today, Alex. I think it's worth bringing up. The Noah show from last night or the night before when I watched it. It was the 16th. It was the night 12 of the Neo Global Tag League. It was a 8-man tag between Team
Was it a
2000.
Monday Magic show? Because there was some magic that happened.
Yeah, Monday Magic ended, and I still haven't watched it. I realized I should probably get into that. But Team 2000X, Masaki Tamiya and Takashi Sugera tagged with the White Raven squad members Hayata and Tetsuya Endo against Los Tranquilos de Japón, Bushi and Tetsuya Naito, Kaito Kiyomiya, and Kenta. And as Kenta's throwing arm drags against Hayata and Endo, Stuart Fulton says, Kaito Kiyomiya is going crazy right now, and we're having an earthquake in the middle of the show here. And everyone in Cork and Hall's looking at their phones, looking around, and the referee's telling everyone to stop. And then it stopped shaking, and then Kiyomiya's like, yeah, and starts doing more springboards, and they just start wrestling, and nothing fucking happened. Mind you, Cork and Hall's on the 5th floor of a building, and they're just like, who gives a fuck? Let's just keep going.
Well, it was like when I went to go see Backrooms a few weeks ago. I get there, and I'm like, all right, cool. And then I checked my phone, and it was like tornado warning. I was like, what?
Uh-oh.
It's like, well, I guess I'll die where I love the most. And it was definitely worth it. And except when I drove home, it did look very black and dark, and it was very terrifying. I was like, can I outrun this in a 2007? We'll find out.
We did, the Good Brothers, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson, lost in the finals on the show against the Passionate Rattels, Manabu Soya and Yuki Ino, who used to be in DDT. He was part of, whatchamacallit, Pheromones.
Yep. What, so aren't the Good Brothers the champions, or is that MLW?
You know what? I'll be honest with you. No, I don't watch Noah anymore. I'm so sick of. Oh no, it's Bushi and Naito are the champions.
What?
And do you know who the GHC heavyweight champion is?
Is it still the white guy, Splasher from that NXT group?
Yeah, it's Slapjack from whatchamacallit,
Minority Report.
Shane Haste, and he's out there twerking.
He's the champion that twerks? I thought that was Maki Ito.
And the worst, this company is officially WWE because Inamura came back, won the title from his NXT.
He's a cowboy.
And then he drops it to Shane Hayes, who was a WWE guy. So I think Noah...
Really, they're like, hey, we're going to really abuse our power. And we're going to make them make Shane Haste a fucking champion. If they did, yeah, they're the most pettiest company. I'm happy I don't watch them.
I mean, let's not forget last year, at the end of the year, Hank and Tank were the tag champions.
Yeah, but so were the Good Brothers, so...
No, they never won them.
Really? Ever?
No, they just came in for the tournament, I think. I know they haven't won them. I'm looking at the history just to make sure.
I know Machine Gun has made a lot of money, but do you think if he would have stuck with the singles run and kind of built a little bit more momentum in New Japan, if he would have been a bigger single star than the tag star?
I think he knew he was always going to be second fiddle when Kenny got there. I mean, who else is going to, like, if you put Kenny in a faction, he's going to be the number one guy. Which, you know, and you got to figure Carl Anderson was as much as I would love to see everything you said, because I love Carl Anderson. I mean, he was known for being part of Bad Intentions with Giant Bernard the most anyway.
Yep.
You know? Bushi and Naito have been the tag champs since the first of the year. So good for them.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they beat.
No one is beating this crippled mummy.
No, listen
from
to
the disco era and the masked blonde guy for fucking 6 months.
Listen to this title history.
Can he do the Destino anymore?
No, he couldn't even do a step up middle rope spring or like a tornado DDT properly. They turned it into like a pinfall because he fell over doing it. It sucks. So look at this. We had Hank and Tank were champs for 13 days. Then Kitami and Sugera beat him, held it for 22 days. Then Keno and Marufuji beat them 19 days later. And then now for 168 days, it's been Bushi and Naito who beat Marufuji and Keno. Get the fuck out of here.
What the? How awkward was that match? I think we need to do a watch along with that match. We'll have Kyle cut it up and put it on YouTube, and we'll just remember when Naito was the man, and he really couldn't like work when he was the man with Los Ingobernables. But if they had a bingo hall is NOAH the bingo hall wrestling federation that has the best cameras and the best streaming wrestling app?
Yeah, they're and I think that's the problem is they're backed by $1 billion company. I think with Cyber Agent to the point that's why they're just buying these. Oh, we'll buy Naito and Bushi.
Is Misawa and Kawada spinning in their graves?
Oh, Kawada is not dead, thankfully, but
Jesus,
Misawa's probably trying to dig farther to get away from it.
Whoa.
Like, stay away from... I mean, think about it. They're just bringing... Shane Haste as the champ. Naito is a champ. Like,
why is Kenta accepted of Shane Haste being the champion of...
There's no
the
Noah
Emerald
guys
Fusion
anymore. Like... And
so you just said, oh, no, Marufuji's probably... He's, what, vice president?
Yeah, and I think he's probably done at the end of the year.
As being vice president? Or
no,
wrestling?
as a wrestler, too. And, like...
How come they haven't announced his John Cena tour? Is he going to tap out?
That'd be fun. I mean, maybe he has his... Maybe
What
he
was
has
that
one...
TNA match that he had, like, years ago that was horrific, and we were, like, looking forward to it?
Oh, Marufuji?
Yeah. We're like, oh, this is going to be awesome, and then it was just, like, the
Let
worst.
me look. Let me go under his match history. TNA.
Jesus. Oh, you can do it by company. That's nice.
Let's see. There was the North. Wasn't that one? He had a match with Marufuji or with Josh Alexander.
That would
What
have
is
been
this?
cool.
At Bound for Glory, he wrestled Michael Elgin. He worked Moose for the Global Force Wrestling title. The GFW
For the
Impact
Jeff
title.
Jarrett?
Yeah. And then he was in a tag. Oh my God, what is this? Impact Wrestling Prelude to Bound for Glory. Naomichi Marufuji, Rhino, and Rob Van Dam defeat Michael Elgin, Ethan Page, and Josh Alexander.
That match makes no sense, but I want to watch it right now.
And then Eddie Edwards, Moose, and Marufuji on the losing end against Eli Drake, EC3, and Chris Masters. Or Chris Adonis.
Wait, or was it Marufuji and AJ Styles? Didn't they wrestle and it was atrocious?
Oh, no, it was Marufuji and Kota Ibushi at the Noah show. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah. Well, Ibushi broke his ankles, right?
Yeah, then he couldn't walk, and then they just laid there for 20 minutes because they had so much time to kill.
Oh, he finally came to terms of him not wrestling ever.
Because Marufuji's match with Will Ospreay was good.
Stinkers. I thought it was random special attraction matches where like this is from 2017 though, 2018.
He worked Styles at Destination 2024, and Styles beat him.
Okay.
25.5-minute match.
Jesus. Should have been a 17-minute match.
Apparently, I don't remember this match being that good, but Meltzer gave it 4 3/4, and it's getting almost a 4.5 on 321 votes on Cage Match. I don't remember that match being that good, but maybe I'm wrong.
Wow.
It's definitely it's got to be the Kota Ibushi match. That was a stinker.
Shun Skywalker leaving Dragongate came out a couple of weeks ago here. Big news.
That was what we were going to do that show of.
Of Dragongate. Went on Voices of Wrestling, their podcast, opened the Voice Gate, and gave a pretty realistic interview for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And he mentioned Shun Skywalker kind of not being happy and kind of might be the next to go. And after his last match, a couple shows, what was it? Not Rainbow Gate.
That was Rainbow Gate.
Was it Rainbow Gate?
Mm-hmm.
Where there was a match and it's at the end and it's like, yo, I'm done. maybe the Kobe World, maybe the hometown show, or did that happen already? I'm not sure. We were hoping he was going to be in the G1 because that would have been a shot in the fucking arm. Him and Takeshita with their history.
Oh God, take out Sonata and put in Shun Skywalker. That might be the greatest.
If that's
block.
what happened?
That'd be the greatest block I think in the history of the G1. I don't even care. I don't even need to look. I mean, there probably was something better, but holy
what if he
fuck.
takes him out at a New Japan show before then?
I hope that he just laughs. Yeah, he just laughs at him the whole time. Kobe World is, I think, July 20th.
It's early this year. Oh, it's the 20th. It's usually at the same time.
So the only thing we know so far, because they still got to get figured out, Ryoya Tanaka is defending the Brave Gate to break the record. I've been saying to you, Dragon Kid, the whole time. They're going with Homare.
History. Hanare? What?
Homare. The one that was with Shun.
The pipsqueak?
The one who got his head shaved in the.
Yeah.
So he gets his head shaved in the Mascara contra Mascara cage.
He gets a fucking title match.
And then
beat him.
On the same Korakuen show that he makes the challenge, he lost his match. Identically with we found out that same Korakuen, which was the Rainbow Gate stuff. El Cielo loses his match, but then he comes out and he gets put in a match against KZ on July 2nd to face Kikuta at Kobe World. So two people that lost, maybe going on to wrestle for the top two. What the fuck is Dragongate doing? Dragongate and Noah are driving me. We need to start getting back into DDT. Maybe we need to go back there. Yeah, we get Hideki Suzuki, Kento Miyahara coming up. Sign me up for that shit. That's gonna rock.
First off, wow. Second off, DDT. I mean, I don't know. Did we just start watching Stardom being a poser?
Yes. No, we should.
Mike Posner.
Especially since you've activated a Stardom account, we should be definitely watching Stardom.
$6. It's only $6. Like everyone should have a Stardom account. Why don't you have one, Jordan Jiskra? Son of a bitch.
I think
I'm a DDT guy.
by the way, speaking of DDT, I thought this was going to terrify him.
They killed the pheromones. They killed that was my jam. And I still remember, as I say this countless times, when I saw Dino, which that's what started the Rick and Morty thing. He was in a Dragon Gate match.
Yeah,
right?
we watched him and Jiro Shimbashi because I love Jiro Shimbashi.
The suit match, yes. He's the bright spot with Dragon Gate.
That guy's funny.
He's my rookie of the year.
I'm telling you, I'm going to, as a vanity for my number 10 pick for match of the year, I'm putting him and Jungle Kiona on there. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I have never seen a match end via sexual harassment DQ. That's the funniest thing I've ever.
Is he the rookie of the year? He's got to be rookie of the year, right?
I mean, like he's and
he does the walk. He has an umbrella. He's got a suit. He tears it off.
He makes it okay that Stalker Ichikawa retired, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because
what if that's Stalker Ichikawa without the Stalker fit? That was him the whole time.
What if at Kobe World it's him and Stalker out of retirement?
No. He's retired. He can't come out of retirement.
It's pro wrestling. The fuck he can't. Shawn Michaels wrestled in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, but he lost his hair and his eyes got all weird after that. He was punished severely for that atrocious match. I forgot.
I will never forget when he did that moonsault to the floor and both Taker and Kane did not catch him. And the camera just has it by him. He goes, well, that fucking hurt.
They're both like legit 6'5", and they can't catch a 5'10" dude or 5'11". The fuck?
Last thing I want to ask you about Kobe World, because it's, obviously it's we got plenty of time.
Is it KZ time?
Man, if he beats El Cielo and he goes on to face Kikuta, I think Kikuta's losing regardless. I've been saying that I think Cielo could beat him and then unmask and be TN Revolucion again because of how over that was.
You know how Kikuta had a great All Japan run?
Yeah, Champion Carnival.
Champions Carnival. My thing with that is it's like he had a Hangman Adam Page kind of a title run where it's like he's there and you like to watch him, but you forget that he's champion, and then he has these championship matches, then he wins them, and you're like, huh, that guy's the world champion of this company, but it just does not seem like he's world champion of this company.
I think it hurt too that they had built it up so well for Yuki Yoshioka to beat him, and then when he beat Yuki Yoshioka, everyone was like, "Oh, wait, what? That happened?"
Gato.
yeah, right. Like, I don't know, man. If it's Kikuta and KZ, I will 100% be invested in the show.
But you know, as much as KZ should have won this belt years ago at Kobe World, you know somehow he's gonna lose it. We're gonna
listen. Who won the title last year? That I did a fucking. I recorded a special at 3 a.m. in excitement. That
Shimizu?
we never thought was ever going to win the title. Hiroki Goto.
Oh yeah, Goto. Yeah.
Come on, KZ time.
So you're saying KZ's the Hiroki Goto of Dragongate?
Talk about one of the top glue guys. I think this company
Is he in Street Fighter of Japan?
No, but maybe he's in Rap Battle Japan or whatever with MC Search. Or wait, that was the White Rapper show. Never mind.
What if he's in the You Got Served Japanese version?
That'd be tight. KZ time. What if KZ was in the G1? Fuck me.
No, Takeshita would just boot him in the fucking mouth.
He probably would say.
Get the fuck out of here and throws him out of the room.
Get your little dork ass out of here with your rapping. I can't believe I'm shitting on. I love KZ. Yeah, I mean it's Takeshita would.
That's a whole different world, my friend. DDT or Dragon Gate and New Japan.
I mean,
Shingo
came in and he's
but Shingo's the man.
Yeah.
I mean, people are saying he could possibly be the best wrestler of the century.
He's incredible.
The best wrestler of the century.
Look, 2009, we saw that guy have a 5-star match in front of our eyes when he hit a swinging Samoan drop gimmick to Dragon Kid off the middle rope, and Dragon Kid just groaned as he wasn't kicking out. Like, man, Shingo was. I shook his hand so many times. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, brother. And he's your height.
Mm-hmm. Golly,
and he's married to Natsupoi.
Yeah,
shout out to them.
I mean, he's living a good life.
He looks good in the suit.
Anybody looking for a really fun walk and brawl that was actually very, very good, and it was one of the better tag matches of the year, and I never in a million years would have thought so. It was a.
Was it Brothers of Destruction versus DX in Saudi Arabia? That's what you're gonna say, right?
when we saw Shawn Michaels, break his fucking head. It was the Saitos against the Titans of Calamity in All Japan.
Oh, great name.
They're in that venue. New Japan usually always runs it like the middle of the Tokyo Dome shows. Or not the Tokyo Dome, the G1, where it almost looks like the Metrodome wall people sitting around, or like the big green monster in Boston. And because they had like 2,000 fans at this show for this match.
Jesus.
And
I suppose. Yeah.
They do a walking brawl in the building, but they all leave. Like I think it was Ray Saito and Talos. I think his name. I forget it's Talos. They're like fighting in like the ticket office, and like it was wild. And then they get in the ring, and it's like 10 minutes of just beating the like just big men beating the crap out of each other. Like it's not going to be FTR American Alpha, but if you want to just a bunch of like brooding men just punching the shit out of each other, like it was awesome. And man, the Saitos, they work hard. They're not amazing, but they know what they're good at.
Aren't they both former Triple Crown champions?
I think just June was. No,
just
well,
June?
maybe.
Okay.
You might be right, actually.
I thought both won for some reason.
Yeah, you've got me second guessing myself for sure.
Let's see, Odyssey Jones versus them. Havoc.
Let me see here. Jun Saito had it for 266 days, New Year's
Jesus.
Eve until September of last year. And that's the only one.
So is Aaron Wolf the Saitos of New Japan?
I think the Saitos are better than Aaron Wolf right now.
Real? Oh, okay. Aren't they always getting hurt? Winning belts?
Yeah, Ray Saito. That's why June was champ, I think. But
Yeah.
they're really they're fucking over. It's like Yo in New Japan. Like, at least they like can have fun. Like, I don't know why Yo is so over in front of these crowds, but yeah, dude, that Saito's match is one worth jumping in and just checking out. It was pretty fun, man. I was like, holy
If they're
shit.
fighting in the ticket office, I'm there. Shout out to the Metrodome. I miss you. I miss the Dome Dogs. I miss talking shit to players in baseball and or football. That's where I saw the infamous playoff win against Dallas for the Vikings. Yeah. And I was supposed to go to the game where the roof collapsed. I had tickets.
I always loved, as you said, heckling the fans. Where if you go on YouTube, you can find me shitting all over Willie Mo Pena that somebody recorded and put 5 videos of
Willie Mo Pena. Really? You've never told me there's a YouTube video.
I bet you. I wonder if I could still find it. And one of they have like a lot of views too. Fan heckles Willie Mo Pena. Yeah, there's me 19 years ago. Willie Mo Pena heckler. 3.9 thousand views. Twins fan harassing WMP at the Dome. I'm sitting next to Josh Scott, who's wearing a Daisuke Matsuzaka jersey because it was Boston. My old boss at Rocco, Shane Schomer, and I'm wearing a Torrey Hunter jersey.
Oh, man. Shout out to Torrey Hunter. Class act.
Yeah, so if you go to Novi at Novi13, there is a collection of videos of me all Willie Mo Pena heckler take 4, take 5, take 1, 2, and 3. It's got like 10,000 views combined.
Oh shit!
And then the only other videos is their kid Ben in Go Fish who's singing. So Ben's probably married with kids at this point. But yeah, I was destroying. Like at one point, Willie Mo Pena looked back to me and like kind of like held his arms out, like, "Are you done?" I was probably annoying as fuck, but.
Well, I remember we were talking shit to Manny Ramirez, and then he like looked back at us.
The only person
like, oh, shit.
I've ever been scared of who stared me down was when Kai pointed at me and told me to sit the fuck down when I had that Miyahara towel up at Korakuen. And I was like, yeah, I would sit down. And I was like, yep, never mind. I'm not that guy beat my ass.
So when Shun Watanabe shows up in New Japan,
Shun Watanabe,
are they gonna push him, or are they gonna be like, "You're a mid card for life, bro"? Or do you see him going somewhere else? Is he freelance for a bit? Like, what would you do if you were?
Every person that I've heard talk about it, and I've heard probably 3 or 4 shows talk about it, it's almost a lock he's going to be in New Japan.
But do you think that's a good fit for him just because it's a New Japan? I mean, it's a company that's kind of like fledgling. It's like peaks and valleys, but more towards
What do you want to see him go to Noah and work Shane Haste? I fucking don't.
What about Ozawa? Do they bring it back?
I mean, if they bring him into Team 2000X, I'm going to be pissed.
Or is Ozawa joining New Japan? His contract's up.
Look, throw a curveball.
You get Shun in fucking All Japan.
Yep, I was going to say, send him to All Japan, man.
Him and Miyahara, him and the sexy bachelor guy and bachelorette.
Here's what scares me about him going to New Japan is he's 6 foot tall and 198 pounds. Who's to say he's not going to just end up in the junior division? Which, I guess, to be fair, would be a
I mean,
shot
that
in the
needs a shot in
arm.
the arm.
Yeah. If you bring him in, you bring Nick Wayne over for more matches. You start pushing Robbie X a little bit because he's getting over. You bring in Dragon Dia as the new Tiger Mask, which I've still said before anybody. You
did.
You even told me, you're like, brother, I was listening to the podcast and they were talking about it. And I was like, fuck yeah, baby. But I don't know. I mean, New Japan just makes the most sense. I'm really nervous that he's going to go there and just be a junior, which it's fine. They did it with Ospreay.
That tiny in Dragongate?
I mean, you said it yourself. We met Shingo and he was as tall as me.
Yeah. I thought Shun was like 6'5".
He looks like
legit.
it.
You're like, he's only 6 feet. I was like, wait, what?
So Dragon Dia is 5'6".
Oh, I thought he was way shorter than that. So they're all like 5'6" to 5'8".
Ben K is 5'9".
Wow, what?
Yeah,
He looks tall too. Jesus, way to go, cameras.
but when your whole roster is 6 feet tall,
or under,
yeah.
God,
What's
but yeah, no,
who's Monte? Monte is 6 feet tall. Yeah, at least Monte's 6 feet tall. There's one other guy I wanted to see, Gianni Valletta.
oh, he's got to be 5'11".
Gianni Valletta is 6'4".
Whoa!
That
Remember,
guy,
he should have beat Kakuta.
yeah, he had an awesome tournament.
He was so over.
He won King of Gate 2025.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was so over, and then they're like, you know what? You're not going to win the title.
Do you remember
We're not going to make you Bruiser Brody for Dragongate. Fuck you. Go home.
I still have it in my tournament bracket thing, but I remember it was what was it, 2019 Champion Carnival. He was in the block with Miyahara.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I think I'm going to start doing, because I've heard a lot of good things and a lot of different podcasts are talking about it. I think I'm going to give Zeus a shot and check out Osaka Pro, because it's all free on YouTube.
Really? They put it on YouTube, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Take that 0-1.
Damn, so sad. Night one or day one, Kenzo Miyahara at Sushi Aoki, R.I.P. And Zeus and Yuji Okabayashi, who's now retired. Woo!
Kobayashi's retired now, huh?
Yeah, I think he retired about a year ago.
Oh,
That's why Daisuke kind of went over to All Japan.
that makes sense, yeah.
But yeah, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about, but we don't need to talk about it tonight, because I want to talk to you about it off the air first, because it's a different type of topic that we haven't really got into on this show. But I'm really, really intrigued, kind of just thinking about it from a retail business standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather we discuss it before we get into it. But I kind of have a hot take about something that
You're talking about the AEW luchador masks?
Oh no, but I want one. I want a Vikings one.
Well, until then, Ryan, say goodnight.
Good night, Ryan.